Hello everybody and welcome to Warships! My favorite game mode's back. I love asymmetric battles. I wish this event never ended. And unlike things like Mode Shuffle, I imagine the majority of the community actually agrees with me there. So note we have the USS Archerfish patch. Because I managed to get a really good game that if I didn't already have, like, if it hadn't happened literally after my video for Wednesday went live, I probably would have made it the Wednesday video, or at least part of the Wednesday video, but yeah. This was a over 2,000 base XP game in Sims. I think it is currently my record for basically everything in Sims. So, you know, 114,000 damage. That was the spotting damage from it. Like, I suppose the aircraft... No, the aircraft destroyed was also from that. Yeah, that was a good battle. Sims is a nice ship. But yes, asymmetric battles. I'll introduce you guys to it using... You know what? We've not played Shimakaze yet. Do I want to do that? They are just going to be bots. I don't think I want to take Shimakaze out. I'll introduce you guys to this mode using... You know what? Tennessee. We will take the Tennessee into asymmetrics. Let's see. Do I want to just run concealment or repair? I'll start concealment. It feels more viable. Lets me move faster for longer. That's not enough HP. Alrighty. Instantly pop, because everyone loves this mode. And you might be wondering, what even is this? Well, asymmetric battles are 5 players versus 12 bots. These bots are stronger than normal bots, so don't think that's just an insta win for that perspective. You can actually lose this mode. I think I actually want to have my high explosive loaded. And the bots are always 2 tiers lower than the highest tier in your team, and your team is +1, -1. So because we have tier 8s, the highest we could have is a tier 9, which means we're fighting mostly tier 7s. Make sense? I love this mode. Now, I loved the initial incarnation of this mode the most, but people complained a lot about that one. Because how that one worked was the bots would target the enemy ship with the lowest HP, just flat number. Meaning, if you got spotted in a destroyer, every bot was suddenly aiming at you. You get spotted in a cruiser, every bot that has line of sight at you is aiming at you. It made playing those classes more dangerous because, well, you had to actually think about what you were doing. You couldn't just do what, well, probably this destroyer is probably going to do of open water gunboat. That Riga would have to be considering, okay, where can I park up to limit the number of guns shooting at me? And the battleships had basically the exact same game plan as always. So, you know, they were basically unaffected. Now, I want to try and turn so that I can easily get supporting the center of the map. Though I may not need to. The Akazuki seems to know what they're doing. I don't fully trust other players, as you may have noticed over the time of me playing this game for this series. Let's see if I can scout for some AA tracers. None over there. There we go. There's something. There is also something. Okay, the Lahardi is the bigger threat to me at this exact moment. So it's going to be my focus. Because, well, it has direct torp angles on me. The Minsk does not. Well, there's one of its torpedo tubes permanently destroyed, so... I mean, they are shooting at the Z-23. It's good to see. The bots will avoid torpedoes. Like... It's so freaking nice. The only thing I wish is that the bots would have been given some level of commander skills. Because, like, they don't have last stand, and it really shows, and they could really use it. No, sign up shells. They aren't even aimed for me, they're aimed for the Riga behind me. Eight non-pens. I hit his guns, to be fair. Let me get that started. Defensive AA is something you can pretty reliably fire off before the planes are within range. Oh, now it's shooting at me. I'm not really all that angled. Ow. 5 ricochets. God, Sign-Off is such a silly ship. Oh, it is slowed down. The Sign-Off is slowing down and turning in because of those torpedoes. Like, yeah, the asymmetric bots cheat, and it makes playing destroyers really frustrating at times. But, like, if they didn't cheat, well, we'd be having the exact same problem as Co-op has, of destroyers just ruling the seas. The thing is, you can, with experience, predict the bots to cheat, and basically launch your torpedoes for where they should be. You know, if they were to, say, turn. Okay, I'm gonna put that fire out. Yep, I was right to do so. Okay, Ranger. Man, I need to see about getting me some Ranger boots. I think I'm gonna skin this Ranger. Okay, about there. I didn't quite aim that well. And oh no, I ricocheted. Yeah, I don't have the range to not ricochet off his deck. I was trying to actually hit into his bow. So unlike a lot of people, I seem to actually understand how armor works in this game. That is, shots fired at most of the CCs. The number of times I've seen videos from CCs being like, it's so unfair that your shells bounce off of a carrier's flight deck. It's like, okay, but where are the complaints anytime your shells bounce off of, say, a battleship's bow or stern? Like, the top of it. Because that can happen. Where's the complaints then? Is it just because it's a carrier that it's a problem? Because if that's the case, then we have a problem. Because that's indicating that, no, it's not carriers are actually overpowered. It's simply people don't know how to fight them. You don't get the most reward for asymmetrics. When they first released, you got, like, basically randoms rewards, and it was so nice. It was so nice. Now, admittedly, my performance there wasn't great either. 100,000 damage is basically nothing for that mode. But now that we've introduced that mode, let's actually grab a few other ships. Also, you can only play in tier 6 plus ships, so we don't have many available to us, but most of our ships are at tier, like, that we're working on currently are tier 6 or higher. So, like here, tier 6, tier 6, tier 6. Not working on that or that. Hawkins isn't, but it's right there. It's just, I don't really have the silver to get Devonshire right now, so Hawkins can wait. I say, knowing full well that getting into... Yeah, we're basically at the tier 7 here. Getting into Devonshire is going to make me like the British cruisers more. Now, I do want to double check something really quick. I'm pretty sure if I do... No. Because this is 50 points. This is 25. That'll just finish this. Okay, I was supposed to say, I'm pretty sure if I do this, I'll get more containers, but I will not. Because we have some containers kicking around here. So let's pop open some Santa containers before we carry on to another asymmetric. Will we get another ship to play around in that mode with? Probably not. The drop rate on these basic containers is not very high. But, you know. Ship slots, I will definitely take those. We don't have the most of them. That is one thing as a new player that you do need to be mindful of. It's just you do not have many ship slots. So, you know. Tis, always good to keep that in mind. And try not to hang on to too many more ships than you absolutely need to. I get, like, even with what I've been saying, of basically hang on to everything tier 5 plus, if you start running out of space, start clearing your tier 5s. Like, they give the lowest reward. Like, it just makes sense to clear them out first. It doesn't feel good to clear them out, but, you know. Now, let's see. I think I kind of feel playing Sims. I've been really liking Sims. Swapped over to the basically sea mines. But, you know, it's been working out. 10-point commander's been really working out. So, I feel like I should really be working on a tech tree, though. You know what? Let's play Renown instead. Because Renown does have the, still just not enough. It does have torpedoes, so we can brawl. And that's what's important in life. It's brawling. Wow, there's like nobody on, I guess. At least nobody playing tier 6s. I mean, everyone's playing with their Christmas gifts of either a tier 8 or tier 10. Really makes the higher tier matchmaking a complete nightmare right now. But also at the same time has made climbing through ranked really easy. Because ranked is tier 8. So if you know what you're doing and have like a tier 8 destroyer or just high impact cruiser, yeah, you're probably just winning. I've also, on my main, been playing through ranked with Monarch. Because I hadn't actually played Monarch since she got her buffs ages ago. Wow, there is just nobody on at tier, like, 6 right now. Okay. No one playing tier 6, 7s? That's kind of wild, if I'm honest. Like, I didn't think this would be the best time for recording, but I thought it would still be decent. Like, geez. I'm just excited to have Asymmetrics back. I'm going to be playing a lot of this. I'm also probably going to be streaming decently often, especially coming up relatively soon, so. Because I'll not have to worry about streaming anymore. Okay. A lot of battleships. Now, a thing to note, standard battle's pretty common. The bots will try to cap you out. You need to not let them do that, or else you lose. A lot of players don't seem to understand that one. And it will cause us to lose a few battles that we really shouldn't have, because a lot of players just don't seem to understand that one. And I'm not going to help people out with that, because I'm a bit of a jerk that way. I'm going to head towards the cap, because I don't want to lose, but, you know. Okay, looks like I'm making a harder turn than I had planned. Have fun, Shinonome. You got the underscore on the wrong side of your star, and it should be stir. Come on, get it right. And anyone who used to watch TF2 content just went, oh man, that guy. But yeah, I don't want these videos to just turn into me, like, ranting all the time. But I do feel like I should make mention of just the amount of dumb arguments made by CCs around AA. Like, you will see arguments that basically, because that Rhine got to play the game, AA's worthless. Even though it's gonna feel those losses. Especially because it's a bot. It's probably about to run through some flak on the no, Shinonome doesn't have flak. Either way, it's probably still gonna run back into my AA. Maybe. Shinonome did get pretty far away.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Hey, I'm natively spotted. But, like, there is a CC I saw a video from where they were covering the Tier 10 Dutch cruiser. I'm going to call it Golden Lion, even though a lot of people have been trying to pronounce it properly. I've not looked into the correct pronunciation. Still just going to call it Golden Lion, because I'm pretty sure that's what it translates to. And, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. It's not like the World of Warships community has particularly cared in the past about things being completely accurate. I mean, just look at the amount of times you'll see someone called Grosse Kurfürst, just Kurfürst, when that is definitely not what you should be calling it. It's basically a case of, like, that is almost the worst way you could pronounce that name. Ow. Okay, those are all still solidly outside of my range. I'm in kind of a bad spot here, because I kind of want to get turned around. I'll take my risks, my chances with the Queen Mary. Oh, there's a destroyer down there too, looks like. I could probably fire off a heal. But yeah, he's playing the Golden Lion, and basically expressed that, the AA on it basically was still disappointing because the carrier that was attacking him, which was a Malta, managed to get an attack through, and, you know, he wasn't even running a AA build. It's like, okay, so you're not even running a build meant for dealing with carriers, and you're complaining that you can't deal with carriers. What? I can assure you, if you build that ship for AA, yeah, you are ruining the day of any carrier you run into. I missed. My rear gun's gonna reload first, then I'm gonna turn my main guns to the Veliki. Was kinda hoping the Mary would die to that.
Ship is on fire. Engine boost deactivated.
Well, my rear guns will get another chance here soon. Man, is nobody gonna finish off the Mary? It's really gotta be me to do it. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. But, like, I do not understand this mindset within this community that because aircraft carriers get to play the game, that means AA isn't good. Like, I've played quite a few aircraft carriers. I have Audacious. I grinded Audacious myself.
Good game, everyone.
That's not how it works. Audacious losing, like, 6 or 7 aircraft from one of its categories, and that category may as well be just kind of gone for a while. There's that. Let's get angled back into the Wyoming. Ow. I do wish these turrets traversed a little faster. Just a little. Okay, those torpedoes are gonna miss the Wyoming. Let's pop my engine boost. Oh, they still have a destroyer up. Just create a little spread of torpedoes over there. They're probably not going to hit anything, but they might. But, like, I don't understand how someone can look at some of the most broken AA in the game and go, well, it didn't stop all of the attack, so it's worthless. Like, imagine if we applied that to other ships. Like, oh, was that my battleship didn't bounce all of your shells? Armor's worthless. Why would I get back? We're winning. I'm not worried in the slightest about the things that are in front of me. Okay, it's that side I've got torpedoes on still. Hey, Koenig boy.
Engine boost deactivated.
That's gonna be a dead Koenig. The Rhine's probably dead. That's probably the only thing the Shinnonome's really done this entire battle, given there are no dead enemies along the path he drove. He spent the entire battle to kill the carrier. Good job, little buddy. Godspeed to you. That was a pretty good result, though. Well, he did more than the Colorado or Nuremberg did, so... Guess he must have done something, I just didn't see him do it. Pretty sure I've already got the B-Hull here, yeah. Oh man, a new ornament. Bam. We have almost every category filled, we just haven't gotten any of these ones yet. You need to do like 7 battles a day to get like all the ornaments, and there is a reward if you get all of them, but it's too late at this point to even bother trying to do that because I've missed a lot of them, and as probably have a lot of you guys, because 7 battles a day can be a lot to ask for out of this game. But yeah, I think we actually have time to do another because it's only been like 20 some minutes. Renown is plenty fun to take out. It's going to take forever to get tier 8 games. Well, not tier 8, tier 6 games. So, let's take Sims into one. Let's go destroying. See how long this takes. But, like, I would love to, in a way, I would love to be in the head of a lot of these CCs that just have a massive hate boner for carriers. Like, submarines I get. Submarines are frustrating. They're, you know, they're not game-breaking, but they are frustrating. So, like, I can understand not wanting destroyers around. I get it. I'm right there with you. I really wish they would just give us more countermeasures, because that would go a long way to making submarines less frustrating. I mean, I had a battle 3 days ago, I want to say, where I was playing on my main, because I play on my main a lot still. And I was playing Brisbane, and I radared an enemy submarine 3 times after it ended up spotting me. So I basically knew it was within my stealth radar range. It ended up getting radared 3 times and survived. And there were people trying to argue in that very battle that submarines are hard and that them being able to dive isn't a safety net. And the dude playing that submarine was like, yeah, no, this is bullshit. I should be dead right now. And like, yeah, he should have been. You literally would not be able to point out to me a destroyer that would be able to survive getting radared by a Brisbane 3 times. Other than maybe a Kavarosk. And it was probably dead before it got radared, because let's be honest, that Kaba was just, well, it wouldn't have needed to be radared. It would have detected itself just fine. Gonna throw my sea mines out. They will still be traveling at their max range for until they reach their range for quite a while. You can basically get these reloaded before those ones time out. If I was running Swift in Silence and the engine boost running, I think I could actually torpedo myself. Like, I only need to make up 9 knots. You don't call them sea mines for nothing. Okay, that could be a problem. Yeah, I knew there'd be bots coming down the middle. That could also be a problem, but... That's a problem for somebody else, probably. Let's try doing that. And see if those end up hitting the Emil. Probably not. But, the base is gonna need me, so... Quarter speed. And the gunboating begins. Because the Le Fantasque has decided it has better things to do, I guess. Which this is a thing that a lot of people don't seem to realize or know. Quarter speed, every smokescreen's a crawling smokescreen. It isn't exclusive to one's titled crawling smokescreen. This is just something you can do with any smokescreen. Crawling smokes just last longer. Like, they run for longer. Allowing you to, basically continue to smoke yourself for longer. They also allows you to pick up your smoke screen and move it somewhere else. Which can always be nice. Focus out to the Normandy. Who is turning, so those probably aren't going to hit. I thought it was going to keep carrying on. I should really swap to the high explosive. I missed. I love American smokescreens, man. You've just got so much time. Also, a thing to note, if you light a bot on a single fire in this mode, it will not put it out. You light 2 fires, it'll put them out. With the exception of aircraft carriers that have no choice in the matter. Which I know everyone tends to complain about that, but at the same time, aircraft carriers don't get a choice in the matter. There are so many times when playing my carriers, I would rather not be using my damage control right about now, but I don't have a choice in the matter. I have to use it. And that is immensely frustrating at times. Because again, you probably don't always want to be using it. Okay, there's that. Probably not going to catch the New Mexico with those torpedoes if I had to guess, but that's just how these sea mines work. You run the sea mines if you want to zone, not so much actually hit people with them. Which makes it all the more embarrassing when a player actually runs into these things. Because, like, you have no excuse. At all. The only time you ever have an excuse for getting hit by these torpedoes is if the Sims is YOLO rushing you. And basically dumps them right into your side. Which, to be fair, is still avoidable. I mean, I'm probably not going to hit with those, and I launched them from 2 kilometers away. So, you know. I know I'm going to hit with 1 at least. Yeah, let's get the high explosive back. To reacquire them or to not reacquire them?
Engine boost deactivated. Smoke screen set.
My torpedoes are almost back. I think I'll just be patient. Let's see. Okay. Full speed. One for you, one for you. Neither of those are probably going to hit, but hey, they might. That's going to hurt. Okay, I was still accelerating. That'll be the Devonshire burning for a while. I don't think I have much to worry about from the Ryujo. Hey, I landed some more torpedoes on, this time on the new mechs. Yeah, the French get the goofy layouts for torpedoes. And I love that for them. Because I love the goofy layouts for torpedoes. Alright. I literally don't think I'll be able to torpedo the Ryujo. Yeah, it's gonna definitely be dead before... Yeah. There was no way. Should actually get my A turned back off before I forget to. Bam. Another pretty good performance. Oh man, Santa's... I don't care. I don't have community tokens. Plus, you need a shipmate for that. You can't do it without a shipmate. It gives a Santa container to you and your shipmate, so whoever signed up with my link, hope you enjoy those containers. Because there was someone who signed up with my link. And I appreciate them. But yeah, like, these are probably the better torpedoes, especially now that I can slightly stealth launch them. But, like, these are probably better for randoms, which is why I was running them. Because that's where I was playing the thing. But, yeah. Asymmetrics are back, and I am quite excited for that. So, with that, I do thank you all very much for watching, and I'm going to go and play a lot more of these. I'm probably going to be grinding through a fair few lines just playing Asymmetrics. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you back here in the next video. See you then.